This is the video for Roadplay real time. I'm going to go up to the red stripe and click on Trail. I want to go to the second playlist. Going to advance by 90, then by 9, by 9, by 9, and here I come to playlist number 2. I'm going to want to change the PAT-L list in real time. So I'm going to click on the first instruction line for building the PAT-L list. I then can turn off the trail, and I'm going to go to RT real time. Well, it's taken me to exactly that position. So now I can make changes to the PAT-L list and see what happens to this second playlist. Well, here's the first line segment. It says that there's going to go in direction 0, which is up, and there's going to be 18 segments, 50 long. Well, I'm going to make my change to the 50 long and see what happens when I make it 55 long. Well, what it changed was this and made it bigger. Each line segment, of which there are 18 of them, is now longer, so it made the circle bigger. No longer is the same as the one opposing it on the other side, though. I'll change it back to each line segment is 50 long. Well, it says there's 18 of them. What would happen if I said there were 19 of them? 19 of them. What has happened now is it's turned one more time. Notice it started going up, but now there's 19 turns, so it actually started turning up again. Well, I only wanted it to go 3/4 way around, which would be 18. So I'll change that back to 18. Next it says, what's the starting direction? It said it was 0, and here it is. It started going straight up. What if I said, well, not exactly straight up? Well, here now it's starting at the same position, but it's going a little to the right. That is direction 1. Well, that doesn't look right. We'll change it back to going straight up. These other two values are for how fast it's changing. So if I change the 2 to a 3, well, actually maintain the integrity of it. It just made the loop bigger because it made the changes bigger. I'll change it back to the 2. Now the next one, what type it is really going to make changes. If I change the first 2 to a 1, that's what happened. It's going the other direction. If I changed it to a 3, certainly not right. I change it to a 4, well, it's going the right way, but it still isn't lined up. So that is really to be a 2. Well, now the next line segment is going to be this straight line down here. And you know it's a straight line because the first 2 numbers are zeros. And then it says it's going direction 6. Well, that's straight to the right. If I told it its direction was 7, well, it's leaning down and things don't connect anymore. We really just want it to go to the right. That's a 6. Well, the next one is how many times does it do the segment of 50? If I said it did it 15 times, well, that looks all right, but now there's a gap up here because this line would have to be increased now to get to where it's supposed to go. So we'll change that back to 14. We also could have changed the length of each segment. Say I change it to 55. We get the same result. It's too long now and broke it up here because it moved to the right too far. So we can change that back to 50. Alright, this shows you how you can use the trail to find the place where you want to be. Click on it, go off the trail, go to RT, and it'll take you to the place where you can change the values that you want to change. Okay, this is the end of the video for Roadplay Real Time.